Yo, what's up? What's happening? We are back. Guess what? Thug is free. You already know that, man. We said it until it was backwards. Everybody was free thug, free thug. Can they free the wave? Can we free the wave? Can that happen? Can we make that happen? Somebody. Free the wave. Anyway, but thug free. Salute. We finally gonna get to the bottom of the Gunna situation. Whatever Wham say go. You already know that. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, notification bell. This right here is his speech before they let him out. I keep seeing him like doing a gun sign on the. I think the thumbnail is like him in the courtroom with the, like, yeah. We're gonna check it out, man. I wonder if he said anything that was like profound. If people cried, I don't know. We're gonna see. All right, let's get it, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell.
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges.
Okay.
I want to say sorry to my family, my mom.
This is my sorry for.
My mom got 11 kids. I can say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here.
So that hand sign wasn't the hand sign. It wasn't like a gun. He was just showing like, yeah, that's my family over there. It made it look like it was something it wasn't. But this is my sorry for 2004. Yo, if he did that, it wouldn't go hard. But I mean, he could do it if he wanted
to. Really, everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this.
Makes sense.
I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again.
He sounds nervous, but not nervous at the same time. I guess because being a performer, but he sounds like he is. Of course, it's a lot of thought behind the words he's saying. Like, it sounds like he's like really focused on what he's saying. He might be the most clear-headed he's been in a while. No drugs, no nothing. Just kind of raw out here in these streets. Not even a Tylenol. So I don't know. I wonder if the music sound different, the same.
I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes.
I think I'm going away.
I come from nothing. I've made something.
I'm going away.
And I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry.
I'm not fucking with y'all no more.
Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides.
Me as the lawyer, I'm like, what? Hey, I'm the lawyer, like, what? Nigga, her? Nigga, I did all the work.
I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people. I learned that.
Hey, this timing is nasty, though. How Thug get out and Dirt go in? We just swapped. That's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty.
Late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was probably on drugs or anything, I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy, I don't mind doing stuff like, free shows, and I always did that. You know, I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. You know, I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things. Like, I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did.
That's what's up.
I did more than anybody ever did from my side, you know? But I understand.
I don't think nobody takes offense to that, but I'm pretty sure like Jeezy, Gucci, Future, I know something. Well, maybe not Future, but I ain't gonna discount them. T.I. I'm pretty sure somebody else not here. You know, T.I. probably giving free shows to this day. Nah, let me not do T.I. like that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure somebody else didn't do that. But highlight it, make it sound like you the best. Like, definitely do that right now. Nobody's gonna complain about it.
You know, rap lyrics, I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could do to the mind of people. I understand all that, and I promise you I'm 100% changing that. You know, it's just, I'm older, I'm grown now, you know, and it's just like, I'm smarter. It's more things to rap about. Like, I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too. And anyway, I can go forever.
Well, I appreciate it.
I wonder what the music gonna sound like now. If he is like he gonna change his music sound, which he's still gonna have to do what he been doing, but like how is he gonna that's always the weird. That was T.I. fall off for me. Like if y'all can stay out of jail and just keep making the music is cool, but that was T.I. fall off. Like to me, it's like every time he came out of jail, he was making this like apology album. And it was nasty. Like, I particularly didn't care for it at the time. I might be able to go back to it now and appreciate it, but back at that moment, I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, why? But nobody wants a diluted version of you. We want the same, what you was doing before, but just stay out of legal trouble. But, of course, the courts, you know.
And I appreciate that you do realize how much of an impact you have on people. I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up from and living in and around that, you know that gangs are damaging to our community. And it may be that a whole lot of rap music and the rap industry is, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television, where people would just get up and posture and act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what is going on in the music industry with rap. But whether it is fake or not.
Yeah, she identified exactly what the industry is. It's WWE as fuck, man. It's all fake. Now, it's some real shit, but most of it should be fake. So I'm glad she identified that.
It has tremendous impact on kids and young people who think, this is cool, this is what I want to do. Look at him, he's a millionaire. I can do that by being, you know, a gangster in the streets. And that's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you if you're a gangster in the streets is you get shot, you get killed, or you get thrown in prison.
It's a fact. And
those are, you know, by far the most likely outcomes. And, you know, you've been in here watching the trial, and you've seen the pictures of Mr. Ryan posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager. And that's what gangs do. And that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does. And if you are a modern day John Lennon, you know, I mean, he might have rapped too in this day and age. I don't know, but I know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go, and that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs. And, I know that happens for protection sometimes, but a much better way would be getting an education and setting, hanging around with people who set a good example.
Damn, man. She's on the right path, but without the knowledge. She's saying the right stuff from her perspective, but without having the perspective of being in the neighborhood, she don't have enough to me. Like you can do that. But not everybody is protected like the sports star or the rapper, and like sometimes people see your potential and they protect you and like keep you out of stuff, right? If you good at basketball or good at football, they're not gonna allow you to be in the gang. They're gonna say, nah, you got something bigger going on. We don't wanna, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to like mess with that. But in a scenario where you just a regular guy living life, you just go to school, I'm gonna do this. You like your neighborhood, you can't go out. If you go somewhere, like I remember I was in Florida on vacation or whatever. And like a family member was like, she don't let her teenager go like to the movies. They was just like, I don't know if they shot the movies up or they was or they had like a big fight or something. But like, she don't really let my man go. This nigga is huge. He's bigger than me, like a huge dude. She don't let him go nowhere. So like you would have to like be closed in a box, not go nowhere, not really have friends. You can have friends, but your friends got to be on the same wave. It's going to be hard to find people that same way. So you're going to, like, I stayed out of trouble, but I befriended, like, the scariest people that I knew. Like, not that, like, I ain't going to say the scariest, but yeah, one dude I was cool with was, they jumped him, but he beat them up. They jumped him, but he beat all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he walk around with a sledgehammer and, like, yeah. So it's, like, it's different. So it's, and I was a good kid, Mad City. So like everybody, it's not gonna be a lot of space for that. Like I befriended, like all my friends was gang members. You know what I mean? Like so like I myself personally wasn't gonna like do that, but I was cool with two rival gangs in two different cities. I go to this city, I'm cool with y'all. I go to this city, I'm cool with y'all. Like, just gotta make sure not to mix up the clothes and you know what I'm saying. No disrespect to nobody. I'm an outsider. I'm just all my friends here, y'all my friends here. I ain't really got nothing to do with y'all beef. Y'all don't even know each other. Y'all ain't even beefing with each other. None of that. But like, you can't really avoid this stuff all the time, man. Sometimes it just, I don't really know. Because, like, shoot, at one time, everybody I knew was affiliated to something. Just being honest.
And you be one of those people that sets a good example. All right, so that's my high horse on that. I could also go on. But I want you to try to be more of the solution and less of the problem.
True. Okay.
All right. So it is not lost on the court that the state, had they been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely dismiss one of the gang counts, and was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society. I'm taking that into consideration and crafting my sentence. And in permitting a NOLO plea to the RICO count and one of the two gang counts, I would not be permitting the NOLO to the one if you were not pleading guilty to at least one of them. But you are, and y'all admit a factual basis for the counts that you are pleading guilty to. I find there to be a factual basis for those counts, and for the remaining counts with which you are charged. I am going to impose a sentence, and I've taken a little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count 1, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5.
Bro, that's crazy. I just cut off like that. That's crazy. All right, man. All right. But that basically was about his speech, though. His speech was decent. Her speech was. It was. You could tell they had already kind of come to the conclusion of like, I might be getting out. Let me just do my apologies. He apologized to everybody, bro. And he apologized to his family, to his friends, to goddamn everybody in the damn court. Anyway, apparently I'm being summoned by somebody. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Those are my opinions. Put y'all's in the comments.